Hi guys, so this is pretty much just going to be like a random rant about like everything in season 4 that I can pretty much think of. Well, not everything, but anything I want to rant about. I'm not really sure what this is even going to be about. It's already sounding super rambly because I already have no idea what I'm talking about. Um, so this is pretty much just going to be a disaster of just me talking. And but I first really want to apologize because I haven't been putting up a lot of videos lately. And that's mostly because like all of the couples that I ship have had like no interaction like whatsoever, so it's been kind of hard to uh, make like really good videos since I'm kind of really out of ideas with all like the old stuff I have, and new stuff hasn't really been happening. Like Sadie's, I'm pretty sure is like pretty much over, and I'm pretty much like exhausted like all of my options with all the old stuff, which makes me like really really sad because I really like making videos for them. And like Finchel, I don't know, I kind of got sick of making videos of them. I mean, I still love them, but I feel like I've again used all my options, and there's only so many videos you can make about them breaking up and then getting back together, and how they belong together and they always come back together no matter what, because we all know they're going to get back together, but for right now, you know. So I'm pretty much just kind of stuck with like nothing to do. I do like Jake and Riley, I do like Charlie, but there's not really a lot of, I mean, there is some stuff with them, but there's not really enough to make like a good video, because they've been like, I don't even know if they're officially dating yet. They're like kind of officially dating, and if they are, it's been for like one episode. But I'm starting to make a video for that, but it is going to be a while before it's actually up, because I'm kind of like compiling clips, if that makes sense, and kind of like putting it into the song as I get them. So then eventually all the parts of the song will be all filled up and I'll have a video, but I have like 30 seconds of it. So I'm going to try to get that up as soon as possible. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to rant about stuff now. So first, I just want to say I obviously ship Charlie, as I just said. So, but the first thing I want to talk about is how I totally thought that the Jake, Marley, Ryder, and Kitty plot was going to be like the whole like Rachel, Finn, Jesse, and like Quinn plot. I totally thought it was going to be like that, and like I'm really glad it wasn't, because at the beginning it really looked like whatchamacallit, it really looked like they were going to make Jake.
We had a chance, and he had a chance to be with her, but he didn't want to be with her because he wanted to be like Kitty. Very similar to how Finn and Rachel, they could have been together, but Finn decided that he wanted to be with Quinn instead. And then then Ryder would come in, and him and Marley would date, just like how Jesse came in and Jesse and Rachel dated. And Jake would get all jealous and realize that he wanted to be with Marley and break up with Kitty, just like Finn did with Quinn and Rachel. And then Marley wouldn't be interested in Jake. And then I can't even talk. And then Ryder would turn out to be like this big jerk, just like Jesse did, and then Jake and Marley would end up together after like a season. So I'm really glad it didn't happen, because it would have been so repetitive, and B, I'm really glad it didn't happen because I'm so glad that like Jake and Marley are already together, because like I said, I love them. So once more stuff comes out, they're probably going to be like, all the videos you're going to see is going to be of them, so get ready for that. And then I'm really glad that that didn't happen, though, because that just would have been bleh. So then another thing that I'm going to talk about is how everyone is saying that they're trying to make Marley like the new Rachel and Kitty the new Quinn. And I agree with the part that they're trying to make Kitty the new Quinn, kind of, though just like meaner. and everyone's kind of saying that she's a mix of Quinn and Santana, but I really think she's just a really, really mean Quinn. Like, I see how people think that there's Santana in her, but even though Santana was a little mean, she was never as mean as Kitty. Like, she never intentionally hurt someone as bad as Kitty has been intentionally hurting Marley. Like, she's been doing some bad, bad stuff to Marley, and Quinn and Santana, yeah, they did some bad stuff, but they never did anything that bad to anyone. So I think that she's just really like a really, really mean mix. She's just a really, really mean Quinn, I think. Like, she has the whole popular pretty blonde cheerleader thing going on that just kind of wants to destroy Marley because she's into the guy. Because the guy that Kitty's with likes Marley better than her, essentially, which is kind of what happened with Rachel and Quinn and Finn. So I kind of see that, but I don't think that they're trying to make Marley the new Rachel at all. I think that Marley is totally her own character. Rachel is so confident and just knows she's a star and just knew it right from the beginning, but Marley is just so insecure about like her talent and doesn't realize how amazing she is, and so I think they're totally, totally opposites. As I was saying that, I totally thought of another thing I wanted to talk about, but now I forgot it. What did I want to talk about? Oh, Bram, Brittany, and Sam. So the promo for Swan Song, I'm sure most people watching this video have seen it, but if you haven't seen the promo, then you might either want to go watch it, or if you don't want to know anything about what's happening in the promo, then you might want to like stop here because I'm going to talk about that, or you might want to go watch it and come back. I don't know. But I'm going to talk about the promo for Swan Song. I don't really know how I feel about that. I think that if there wasn't Sim Sadie's and there wasn't Britannia, I would totally be for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if Brittany and Santana had never dated and Sam and Mercedes had never dated, then I would totally like them together. But Sam and Mercedes have dated, and Brittany and Santana have dated. So I don't like them together because I would rather have Brittany and Santana together and Sam and Mercedes together. So I like their friendship, but I knew that like the second Brittany 2.0 started and I saw their friendship and that whole friendship thing happened, I loved it. But I knew that it was definitely going to become something more. Like, I just knew it. Especially after especially after Brittany and Santana broke up. I just knew it. So yeah, I don't know. That's how I feel about that. Another thing I want to talk about is my stance on the new characters. So let me think of some new characters. I don't have to think of some new characters. New characters I want to talk about. So I guess I'll stay with Marley. I love Marley. That's why I kind of been talking about her the whole video and kind of defending her. Same with Jake. I love Jake. Ryder. I've been a big fan of Blake Jenner since he was on the Glee project, which Blake Jenner plays Ryder, and that's where he came from. I've been a big fan of him since the Glee project. I loved him. I was so happy he won. He deserved to win. He's amazingly talented, blah, 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 all that. So I love Ryder. I just don't like Ryder with Marley. So I just want Ryder to, like, I don't know, either be with someone else or be single and have more awesome storylines not involving relationships. I don't know. I really don't care. I just want them to give him something good, just not romantically with Marley. And then Kitty. I hate Kitty. I hate the character so much. She is awful. I just hate her. But I love Becca Tobin, who plays Kitty. Like, she's so talented. So, so, so talented. It's pretty much all the new people. Well, I mean, there's like Brody and Cassandra, but I don't really want to talk about them because I don't really have opinions on them. I mean, they're I might just put in the. Ooh, I have an idea. So what I'm gonna do in this video, I'll insert Swan Song promo right here, and then after you guys watch it, or since you maybe haven't seen it or whatever, I don't know, we can talk about it and what happened in it. So I'll go ahead and insert the Smoke Sign promo.
Oh, this is bad. What happened? Leaving the stage mid-competition is risking immediate disqualification.
You won't even be able to keep up.
Kept up with you.
You're the only person that makes me smile.
And if he is ready, Mr. Kurt Hummel will perform for us. When was the last time you felt this good and cared this much?
The new directions are finished.
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about regarding the promo would be, this episode looks really, really good. I just think it's going to be a good episode. I don't know why. I just get that feeling. You know, sometimes you just see a promo and you just think that it's just going to be amazing. I think this is going to be amazing. So the first thing I want to talk about, I'm going to kind of skip around and not really go in chronological order. So the first thing I want to talk about is Kurt, like, re-auditioning for Niata, I guess is what's going to happen. I think he's going to get in. I think that he should have gotten in the first time. I think he did amazing. I think that if Rachel got in, he should have gotten in. I've said that on so many videos before, I feel like, or maybe I've only said it in one, but I feel like I've said that a million times. I don't know if I've said it on video or who I said it to, but that's how I feel about that. Second thing is, I don't think that the Glee Club is going to be disqualified. I can see that maybe if it was like regionals, but like they say, I think they've said this somewhere, or they're going to say this, I saw this in the promo somewhere, the New Directions have never lost the sectionals, not even in the first season when they were like their little group of misfits, and now they're like show choir royalty or whatever the heck they are. I don't think they're going to get disqualified. I think there's going to be a loophole somehow, or something's going to happen that keeps them in, because there's just no way. I mean, I could see maybe if it was later in the season, like regionals, because I believe they lose regionals in season 1. Yeah, because they went to sectionals in season 2, so they had to lost it in season 1. So they lost regionals in season 1. I think maybe like if it was like regionals, I can see it happening, but I don't know. I think that they're gonna somehow found a loophole, but maybe I'm wrong. I think that it would maybe make for a better storyline if they didn't somehow win, but I think at the same time it's going to kind of be hard to judge whether they won or not, because they only performed like one song and a girl passed out at the end, so I don't really know how the judges would judge that. But I don't know, I think it could either go either way if they do end up losing it and getting disqualified, because it could either be really interesting to see what they do with the season without the preparing for that, or it could be really boring since they're not really working towards something, because up until season 4, like, all of the things have kind of, yes, there have been other things, but it's all really kind of based around sectionals, regionals, and nationals. So I think that it maybe, if any season they're going to go do just something different, it would be season 4, because it's the season where they're doing everything differently. So I think if any season it's going to happen, it'll be this one. So I don't know, I think it maybe could be interesting. And I don't know why, but I get the feeling that after this episode, we're going to go into hiatus. I hope it's not true, but I just get that feeling. So, I don't know. And then another thing is, I think they're purposely not showing Marley in this, promo, because I think they really want to leave a big question mark as to, like, what happened to her. Like, I mean, I know obviously she's going to live because she just passed out from being anorexic and not eating, or I don't know if she's anorexic or bulimic or both or whatever, but she obviously passed out because she hadn't been eating because she has an eating disorder. So I feel like they're going to bring her into it. Like, she's going to be a big part of this episode, because if they do get disqualified, and the speculation about them being disqualified is kind of because of her. I mean, I know it's not her fault that she passed out, but, like, if she hadn't passed out, then they would have stayed on stage, whatever. So they obviously, like, left the stage because she passed out. So I think that she's definitely going to be a focus of this as to why she passed out, and everyone's going to be like, she has an eating disorder. And I think that hopefully, I think and I hope that there's going to be some scenes with, like, her and Jake, just because, like I said, they're kind of becoming my new Sam Sadie's, my new ship that I'm overly obsessed with, just because there has been a Sam Sadie's lately, so I've just been loving them a ton. So I think there's probably going to be something with them, just because, I don't know, I hope there is. And yeah, that is pretty much, I think, all I want to talk to about, because it's kind of been a random, long, like, babbling thing. So I will see you guys around. One more thing. I've been trying to do Glee actions. I've been, like, filming them and then totally forgetting to, like, edit them and upload them. So I'm really, really, really gonna try, like, super hard to do one for Swan Song, especially since I talked to you guys about it right now, and I'm really gonna try really, really hard to do it and upload it regularly, because I've literally been recording them since the beginning of season 4 and just not editing them and uploading them, so it's my fault. Like, I have, like, all of them. I think maybe I didn't do, like, the first one, but I have, like, Glee 2.0 on there. I have, like, makeover reactions. I have, like, breakup. I have Glees, like, all of them. I just have them all, and I just haven't been uploading them, including, like, Thanksgiving. I have that one where I didn't upload it. So I'm gonna definitely try to do a better job about that. And I guess I will just see you around, and hopefully I will see you for the Swan Song Glee action. Bye!